My child, I am calling you right now. Yes, you. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not silence this voice stirring inside your spirit, because it is me. I will not let you rest until you hear what I am about to say to you. I have been patient. I have been gentle, but now I am being clear. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is divine interruption. You have been trying to move on, trying to distract yourself, trying to quiet that inner pull you cannot explain. But I have seen every moment. I have watched you wrestle with thoughts you cannot shake and feelings you cannot name. And still, you tried to ignore me. Would I love you too much to let you stay in that place? I refuse to let you remain comfortable in confusion when I have clarity waiting for you. So I am stopping you right here. Listen to me. There is something I need you to hear, something that will shift the direction of your life if you allow it to reach your heart. This is not just another message. This is not just another passing word. This is me, your Father, reaching into your moment and asking for your full attention. Because what I am about to reveal will bring understanding where there has been chaos, and peace where there has been unrest. Do you feel that stirring inside you even now? That slight tension, that pull to keep listening? That is not anxiety. That is not overthinking. That is my spirit reaching for you, calling you closer, drawing you into alignment. I am awakening something within you that you can no longer ignore. You were not meant to live disconnected from my voice. You were not created to wander without direction. And I will not allow you to drift any longer when I have already prepared a path for you. That is why I am interrupting your routine. That is why I am speaking louder than your distractions. Because your soul recognizes me, even when your mind resists. So stay with me right now. Do not rush this moment. If you feel my presence speaking to you, I want you to respond. Like this video as a sign that you hear me. Comment "I'm listening" to declare your openness. Share this with 3 people who need to hear my voice today, because I am calling them to. And subscribe, not out of habit, but as an act of alignment, choosing to stay connected to where my voice is speaking into your life. This is your moment, my child. I am here, and I will not let you rest until you truly hear me. My child, I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I know the quiet battles you have been fighting, the thoughts you keep hidden, the weight you carry when no one else is watching. You have been trying to appear strong, trying to keep moving forward, but inside, something feels unsettled. You cannot fully explain it, yet you cannot escape it either. That unrest you feel, it is not a mistake. I have been with you in every restless night, in every moment when your mind would not slow down, in every sigh you released when you thought no one noticed. I heard you when you didn't even use words. I understood the language of your heart when all you felt was confusion. You are not overlooked, and you are not forgotten. You are deeply seen, fully known, and completely understood by me. You have been asking questions, even if you have not spoken them out loud. Why do I feel like this? Why can't I just be at peace? Why does something feel off even when everything looks fine? My child, that awareness within you is not random. That sensitivity you carry is not weakness. It is the evidence of my presence moving within your life. I allowed you to feel this discomfort because I am drawing your attention to something greater. You were never meant to settle into what no longer aligns with your purpose. And when you try to remain in places, habits, or mindsets that are beneath what I have called you into, your spirit begins to resist. That resistance you feel is not you falling apart. It is you waking up. I know there were moments when you questioned yourself. You wondered if you were overthinking. if you were being too sensitive, if something was wrong with you. But hear me clearly, there is nothing wrong with you. What you are experiencing is the beginning of clarity. It is the stirring of truth. It is my hand gently but firmly guiding you out of what is familiar and into what is right. You have also felt tired, not just physically, but deeply within your soul. That exhaustion is not only from what you are doing, it is from carrying what you were never meant to hold on to. You have been trying to force peace in places where I never placed it. And now, I am opening your eyes. I see your hesitation. I see your fear of change. I see the part of you that wants to understand everything before you move. But I am not asking you to have all the answers right now. I am asking you to trust that I know what you cannot yet see. You are not lost, my child. You are being led. You are not confused. You are being awakened. And even in this moment, as you listen to my voice, something within you is beginning to settle, not because everything is solved, but because you are finally recognizing that I am the one who has been speaking to you all along. Stay with me. I am not finished with you yet. My child, now listen closely, because this is the truth you have been avoiding, the truth your spirit already recognizes even when your mind resists it. I am the reason you cannot rest. I am the one stirring your thoughts, interrupting your comfort, and refusing to let you settle where you no longer belong. You thought it was confusion, but it is clarity trying to break through. You thought it was anxiety, but it is my voice pressing against everything that is not aligned with me. I have been speaking to you in ways you did not expect. Not always through loud words, but through the unease you feel when something is not right. Through the loss of peace in places that once felt familiar. Through the sudden awareness that something in your life must change. This is not punishment. This is preparation. I am preparing you for a higher place, a clearer path, a deeper relationship with me. But you cannot carry everything from your past into what I am leading you into. And so, I disturb what you were trying to hold on to. I remove the false comfort. I expose what no longer fits your calling. That is why you cannot rest. Because your spirit knows that staying where you are is no longer an option. You have been trying to silence that knowing. You have been telling yourself, maybe it will pass, maybe I am just overthinking, maybe I can stay a little longer. But deep inside, you already know. I have placed that knowing within you, and I will not let it fade, because your future depends on your obedience now. I am not trying to take something from you. I am trying to lead you into something greater. But first, you must be willing to hear me fully, not partially, not when it is convenient, but completely. That is why I will not let you rest, because I love you too much to let you remain in a place that is beneath what I have prepared for you. And even now, as this truth settles into your heart, I am calling you into something deeper, not just understanding, but action. What you do in this moment matters. When you respond to my voice, you open the door for others to hear me too. This is where your obedience becomes a seed. As you feel this stirring, I am speaking directly to your heart. Give, and it will be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I am not asking you to watch silently. I am inviting you to become part of what I am doing. When you give through Super Thanks or through the PayPal link in the description, you are not supporting a channel. You are helping my word reach souls who are waiting for me. You are becoming a vessel through which light flows into darkness. Do not ignore this moment. Act on it. Let your giving be like a seed planted in faith, and I will multiply it in ways you cannot yet see. What you release in obedience, I return in abundance, not just to you, but through you. Now hear me, my child. I am calling you higher, and I will not let you rest until you answer me. My child, now that you have begun to hear me, I must gently but firmly show you what has been standing between you and the clarity you seek. I do not reveal these things to shame you, but to free you. I do not correct you to push you away, but to draw you closer into alignment with my will. There are things you have been holding on to that I never asked you to carry. There are places you have remained in, even when I made it clear your season there had ended. There are thoughts you have entertained that have quietly pulled you away from my truth. And still, you wondered why your spirit felt heavy. My child, you cannot walk in peace while holding on to what is draining your soul. I have been speaking to you about this before. In quiet moments, in sudden realizations, in that gentle inner nudge you felt but chose to delay. You told yourself, not yet, maybe later, I'll deal with it soon. But soon has turned into delay, and delay has kept you bound to what I am asking you to release. Listen to me with an open heart. Some attachments are not meant to follow you into your next season. Some habits that once felt harmless have solely become distractions. Some relationships, environments, or patterns have begun to dull your sensitivity to my voice. And I am calling you to let them go. Not because I want to take something from you, but because I want to give you something better. You have been asking me for clarity, for direction, for peace. But clarity requires honesty. Direction requires surrender. And peace requires release. You cannot receive what I have prepared if your hands are still full of what I have already asked you to lay down. I see the hesitation in your heart. I know part of you is afraid of what letting go will feel like. You wonder if it will be uncomfortable, if it will create emptiness, if you will regret it. But hear me clearly. Anything you release in obedience to me, I will restore with something greater in purpose, deeper in peace, and stronger in truth. You are not losing. You are being repositioned. I am not removing something to harm you. I am removing what is blocking you. Trust me in this process, even if it feels difficult, even if it requires courage, even if it means stepping into the unknown. Because what I have for you cannot fully unfold until you make space for it. This is not about perfection. This is about willingness. I am not asking you to fix everything at once. I am asking you to take one honest step, to acknowledge what I have already shown you, to stop ignoring what your spirit has been trying to tell you. Release it, my child. Let it go, not in fear but in trust, because I am leading you into a place where your heart will finally feel at rest, not because everything around you is perfect, but because everything within you is aligned with me. My child, I know that what I am asking of you is not easy. I see the weight of it, the way your heart hesitates, the way your thoughts try to retreat back into what feels familiar. But I want you to hear me clearly in this moment. You are not doing this alone. You have never been alone, not for a single step of this journey. Even when it felt like silence surrounded you, I was there. Even when you thought you had to figure everything out by yourself, I was guiding you in ways you did not recognize. Even when you felt weak, unsure, and overwhelmed, my strength was holding you together. My child, you are stronger than you think, not because of your own power, but because my spirit lives within you. That strength you feel rising in you right now, even as you listen to my voice, is not coming from your circumstances. It is coming from me. I know there were moments when you felt like giving up, moments when you questioned whether you could keep going, whether things would ever make sense, whether peace would ever return. But you are still here. You are still listening. And that alone is evidence that I have been sustaining you all along. You did not come this far by accident. I carried you through things you thought would break you. I held you together when your heart felt like it was falling apart. I gave you just enough strength for each day, even when you didn't realize where it was coming from. And I will continue to do so. Do not let fear convince you that you are not capable of what I am calling you to do. Do not let doubt whisper that you are not ready, we're not worthy, we're not strong enough. Those thoughts do not come from me. I have already equipped you with everything you need for this next step. You just have to trust me enough to move forward. I am not asking you to have perfect confidence. I am asking you to have faith in me. Lean on me when you feel tired. Call on me when your mind feels overwhelmed. Stay close to me when everything else feels uncertain. Because I am your source of strength, not the world around you. And I will not fail you. You may feel stretched in this season. You may feel like you are being pulled beyond what is comfortable. But understand this, growth often feels uncomfortable before it becomes powerful. What you are experiencing is not weakness, it is transformation. I am building something within you that cannot be shaken. A strength that does not depend on circumstances. A peace that does not depend on people. A confidence that is rooted in my presence, not in your understanding. So do not shrink back now. Do not turn away from what I am doing in your life. Stand firm, my child, because I am with you in every step, in every decision, in every moment of uncertainty, and I will carry you through just as I always have. My child, lift your eyes for a moment beyond what you currently feel, beyond what you currently see. I know this season hath been heavy, and I know the process has stretched you in ways you did not expect. But I am not leading you through this without purpose. I am leading you into something greater, something prepared with intention, something designed specifically for you. I do not call you forward without already making a way. What feels uncertain to you is already known to me. What feels delayed to you is perfectly timed in my plan. You have been focusing on what you are leaving behind, but I want you to begin trusting what I am bringing you into. Because what I have ahead of you carries peace that does not fade, clarity that does not confuse, and purpose that will fulfill what your heart has been searching for. I am not a God who leads you into emptiness. I am a God who leads you into abundance, not always in the way you expect, but always in the way you need. There are doors I am preparing for you that you cannot yet see. There are connections I am aligning that will make sense at the right time. There is a path unfolding beneath your feet, even when it feels like you are walking in uncertainty. And every step of obedience you take right now is positioning you exactly where you need to be. Trust my timing, my child. You have been in a hurry to understand everything, to see everything, to feel settled immediately. But I am teaching you something deeper than quick answers. I am teaching you trust. I am teaching you patience. I am teaching you how to walk with me, not just when things are clear, but even when they are not. Because true peace is not found in having all the answers. It is found in knowing that I am in control. And I am. I have not forgotten your prayers. I have not ignored your desires. I have not overlooked the things you have been hoping for. I have been working on them in ways that require time, alignment, and preparation. Because what I give you, I want it to last. I want it to be right. I want it to bless you, not burden you. So do not mistake the waiting for absence. I am present in every moment of it. Even now, I am shaping your heart, strengthening your faith, and preparing you to receive what is coming. And when it arrives, you will understand why I did not rush the process. You will see how every moment of discomfort, every moment of uncertainty, was leading you into something far greater than you imagined. Hold on to my promises. I do not speak empty words. When I say I will guide you, I will. When I say I will provide for you, I will. When I say I am with you, I am always. So walk forward without fear. Release the need to control every outcome. And trust that where I am leading you is exactly where you are meant to be. Because I am not just bringing you out of something. I am bringing you into something beautiful. My child, now is the moment where hearing me must become responding to me. I have spoken to your heart. I have stirred your spirit. I have shown you what needs to change, what needs to be released, and where I am leading you. But now, you must decide what you will do with what you have heard. This is where many hesitate. This is where fear tries to return. This is where doubt begins to whisper again. But I am calling you to rise above all of that. Do not let this moment pass as just another message you listened to and then forgot. Do not return to old patterns as if nothing has shifted within you. Because something has shifted. You feel it. You know it. And that is not by accident. It is by my design. I am inviting you into action. Not tomorrow. Not when everything feels easier. But now. Right here. In this moment. I want you to make a decision in your heart. A decision to trust me fully. A decision to stop resisting what I have been showing you. A decision to move, even if the step feels small, even if the path is not fully clear. Obedience does not require complete understanding. It requires trust. And I am worthy of your trust. So take that step, my child. If I have been calling you to release something, release it. If I have been nudging you to walk away from something, walk away. If I have been guiding you toward something new, move toward it. Do not wait for perfect conditions, because faith does not grow in comfort. It grows in surrender. I am not asking you to do everything at once. I am asking you to say yes. Yes to my voice. Yes to my leading. Yes to the process I am walking you through. That yes is powerful. That yes opens doors you cannot open on your own. That yes aligns your life with my will in ways that will begin to unfold step by step. And I will meet you in that yes. I will guide you further. I will strengthen you as you move. I will give you peace as you obey. You are not stepping into the unknown alone. You are stepping forward with me. So quiet the noise around you. Silence the excuses. Push past the hesitation. And listen closely to what I am placing on your heart right now. That is your next step. Not someone else's. Yours. Do not compare your journey. Do not question if it is too small or too big. If it comes from me, it matters. And it will lead you exactly where you need to be. This is your moment of alignment. This is your moment of surrender. This is your moment to respond to me, not just with your thoughts, but with your actions. So move, my child. Take the step. Say yes. And watch what I will begin to do in your life when you choose to follow my voice without holding back. My child, now let my peace settle over you. You have heard my voice. You have felt my presence. You have begun to understand why I would not let you rest. It was never to trouble you. It was to reach you. It was to pull you out of confusion and into clarity, out of delay and into purpose, out of unrest and into the peace that only I can give. Take a deep breath and receive this truth. You are not where you used to be. Something has shifted within you. You are no longer unaware. You are no longer disconnected. You are no longer resisting without understanding. Now you know, it was me all along. And because you have heard me, you can now begin to walk in a new kind of rest. Not the rest that comes from everything being perfect around you, but the rest that comes from being aligned with me within you. That is the peace I give, a peace that does not depend on circumstances but on my presence. So do not go back to what I have already called you out of. Do not silence what I have awakened in you. Do not ignore what your spirit now recognizes as truth. Hold on to this moment. Let it anchor you when doubt tries to return. Let it guide you when decisions feel uncertain. Let it remind you that I am always speaking. You only need to stay close enough to hear me. I am proud of you, my child. Not because you have everything figured out, but because you stayed, you listened, and you allowed my voice to reach your heart. That matters more than you realize. That is where transformation begins. And now I leave you with this assurance. I am not finished with you. What I started in you, I will continue. Where I am leading you, I will sustain you. What I have promised you, I will fulfill. You can trust me, not just in this moment, but in every moment ahead, to walk forward with peace, rest in my presence, and carry my voice within you wherever you go. And as this message has spoken into your life, I am speaking again to your heart. This is not just about you. It is about the many souls who are still waiting to hear me the way you just did. I am opening a door before you to become part of that greater work. As it is written, those who sow in tears shall reap in joy. And I say to you now, your giving is not small in my kingdom. It is a seed that carries my word into hearts that are searching in silence. I am prompting you in this very moment. Step into this flow of blessing. When you give through Super Thanks or through the PayPal link placed in the description and shown as a QR code in every video, you are not just giving. You are releasing light. You are sending my voice where it is needed most. This is your moment to act, not later, not when it feels convenient, but now, as my spirit moves within you. Do not hold back what I am asking you to release. What you sow into my work, I will breathe upon. What you place in my hands, I will multiply. And what you give in faith, I will return in ways that will overflow into your life and beyond. So take this step, my child. Be part of what I am doing. Give, and step into the blessing that follows obedience. Now go in peace. I am with you, always.